Welcome back to Pandemonium 3, ladies and gentlemen, from the beautiful Theatre Paradox in Montreal. From the table, I am the Encyclopedia of Pain, Joey Clips, getting set to call an amazing championship matchup. There is our challenger, ladies and gentlemen, the son of the butcher, the man from the Sudan, the Sudanese mastodon, the terrifying Soa Amin. The man is so terrifying he carries a scimitar with him, and you never know if he might even think about using that. Known for his trademark fork, known for being just bloodthirsty and violent, he is all about blood, guts, and titles. Is the AIWF World TV Champion making his way to the ring. Bloodsaw is quite the enigmatic individual. In case you couldn't tell from the tremendous Alice Cooper entrance theme, to the paint on the face, top hat, wearing a chain around his neck, he is out there, but maybe that is just more so to throw his opponents off their game. Now, that may not work with the challenger here, though. These two have faced off before recently in North Carolina back in March. Soa getting himself disqualified in that for using a foreign object, i.e. the fork, and attacking the referee of the match. The worst place to be is in Soa Amin's way, but was Bloodsaw afraid of no man? A proud champion. Now, there is a special stipulation to this one, ladies and gentlemen. It's an unusual one in that it doesn't happen often, but this is the classic Indian strap match. You can hear our announcer telling this wonderful crowd what the rules of the match are, and for those of you at home, I will fill you in. The strap is fair game. Do anything you want with it. You can beat the guy with it, you can choke him with it, but the reason for it is to keep the two participants from gaining too much space between them, so as to keep the fight going until we have a winner. There are no disqualifications, there are no countouts. There are no pins, no submissions, no rope breaks. None of those things matter tonight. What you have to do is you have to consecutively tap the top turnbuckle all the way around the ring. 4 turnbuckles. If you're interrupted and your momentum is shifted, on referee's discretion, the count resets and you're back to 0. So this one could certainly be over in 3 seconds, or it could be over sometime next week. Oh, and Soa ripping that strap away from the wrist of Bloodsaw. Soa always playing mind games with the fans at ringside, with his opponents. This is a man that can beat you before you begin. He is terrifying. He is the son of the Butcher. And if you remember the incredible legacy that the Butcher left behind, Buzz knows what he's dealing with here, using his tremendous strength to make sure that Soa doesn't get too far. But as I was saying, son of the Butcher, with that comes some genetic knowledge. Referees weren't the Butcher's favorite people, and they are not Soa's favorite. The referee getting whipped in the face by the rising strap, and here we go. Bloodsaw possibly looking for a little tug of war. Soa not engaging. Starting it off with a classic wrestling hold. That is interesting. Oh, and huge disrespect by Soa Amin, hawking back a deep one across the ring. Absolutely disgusting. Soa Amin just doesn't care. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about that guy. He doesn't care about me. The fan base solidly behind Bloodsaw. There we go, exchanging slaps. Right back to a collar and elbow. Bloodsaw pushing Soa back to the corner. Oh, and there is a receipt from Bloodsaw. Bloodsaw saying he loves it. I'm not sure about that, but here we go, pulling into a beautiful side headlock. Soa knows how to make this thing hurt. Great defense, shots to the abdomen and lower back. Bloodsaw sucking him into an armbar. Front chancery now by the big Soa. Looking to get a choker, just looking for some head control. It's at a moment's whim for the big Soa Amin. Unusual strategy being employed by both these gentlemen so far. Now Bloodsaw, the considerably shorter opponent, bringing the big man down to size, locking in a hard side headlock of his own, grinding down on it. Shot to the short rib, and a beautiful cross-faced armbar applied, and this is extraordinarily painful. You're jacking against the neck, against the jaw itself, and then against the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. You can pull a lot of things out of place here. Nice reversal. Bloodsaw getting some space between them, and that's a great idea. Amin trying to go back out to the rampway, but Bloodsaw stopping him again. That is dangerous territory, and that is where Amin loves to play. Oh, and a hard right hand and another. Changing levels on Bloodsaw. Whipping him off, but Bloodsaw gets the leverage and a big shoulder block. Amin crashing hard down to the mat, stunning the big man. Bloodsaw gaining control of the head again and hard clubbing blow, but left his ankle open, and Amin applying a beautiful single leg pick. And now wrenching that toe and ankle around his own body. Bloodsaw with a great reversal here. Again, tremendous wrestling holds for such a vicious type of matchup. And that leg across the face of the big man, not too good for him. Going back for a tie-up and a push-off. And Bloodsaw looking for something big, but getting sidestepped by Soa. Amin sending his opponent crashing to the floor, and the champion now needing to pull himself together, or instead pulling the big Amin into the top rope and draping him. Nicely done. Bloodsaw possessing a tremendous amount of strength there. Looking for something impressive. Here we go. Beautiful. A senton atomico. Rolling thunder, yes! Bloodsaw making you think about it. Nicely done. Bloodsaw arguing with the referee to no avail. He's looking for a 3 count, but again, pinfalls do not work here. And he gives in reluctantly and goes out. Oh, and a huge 5-star chop to the back. Oh my God. Wildly painful. And Amin has, oh, and again, Amin has huge hands. And he's been doing this for over 20 years. He knows exactly how to do it to make it hurt the most. Sending Bloodsaw crashing into the guardrail at ringside here. Again, big time painful. Both men connected at the wrist, now taking it back through the fans towards the concessions. Oh, and hard face into the table. Amin just pounding on Bloodsaw here. Leading him along, and now Bloodsaw returning fire. Oh, but Amin throwing a table to the midsection. The table seems attached now. Amin trying to free himself. Bloodsaw taking advantage of the distraction and getting a nice overhand chop, backing Amin off. And Amin continuing to back away. Not sure if he's trying to duck Bloodsaw or what's going on here. Bloodsaw coming in hard though, and another sidestep by Amin, crashing into the gate. Bloodsaw is down. He moved that ringside gate all the way up to the ring. And now Amin just laying his shin across the throat. Bloodsaw is in a big amount of trouble here. And Amin sending him hard up over the guardrail and into the ring. The rope now threaded in between, yanking Bloodsaw back face first into that steel ring post. Great contact. Oh, and then returning the favor. Amin this time crashing in. Bloodsaw shoving him off, trying to make a little room. What's he got in mind here? Yanking on the strap again. Head first again into that ring post. Wait a minute. Bloodsaw has found that long-lost friend of his, the chain. What's he have in mind here? Oh, and a huge right. Huge punch with that chain on the fist. So I'm in trouble. And now Bloodsaw working the forehead area. I think that Amin is busted open here. That chain shot's a surefire way to do it. Yes, indeed, over that right eye. Bloodsaw now trying to maintain control. Amin back around the ring post. Bloodsaw pulling him back through, though. Amin was trying to get into the ring. Oh, and a hard shot with using his own elbow pad, snapping it like the end of a belt. Now the ringside timekeeper's area is absolutely unsafe. Amin is following Bloodsaw to where he landed. Referee trying to break out of the way here. And hard face first again. Bloodsaw is all over the place, very wobbly. Amin has got the timekeeper's table up. What's he planning? Oh, and he uses it just like a steel chair would be, wrapping it around the back of Bloodsaw's head. Incredible impact, and if you think those don't hurt, look at the idiots that do it on the Buffalo Bills games. And this was done by a 270-pound mastodon. You do not want to be on the receiving end of something like that. The blood really seems to have fired up Amin. He loves the taste of blood, whether it's his own or someone else's. And Amin, fully aware now, looking for the corners himself. That's two. We're halfway there. Bloodsaw, though, breaking it up, and that's it. Referee breaks the count. Bloodsaw pulling him in for shoulders. And a beautiful flying shoulder block, courtesy of the big LOD animal. Bloodsaw now making his way. He's got his first one. And that's two. No movement. Oh, a little bit. Amin reserving his energy and just pulling the strap. And now he's biting him. He's biting him. He's taking a bite out of Bloodsaw's leg, out of the thigh muscle. You never know when Amin's going to be hungry. And now clubbing the referee. This is the same individual that he assaulted in North Carolina. The referee having the courage to be in this match and getting knocked out again. And Amin doesn't really need a referee. ducks under, and a huge spear. The big man set hard to the mat. Soa seems to be clutching and rubbing at that midsection. That was a hard blow. Bloodsaw trying to fire back up here. What's he looking to do? Well, he's got one. I'm not sure who's counting, though. Referee is motionless. I think, yes, Buzz just saw what was going on, realizing the referee is unconscious on the mat, and those two turnbuckles that he hit don't even count. So now Buzz Bloodsaw trying to wake the referee up, but doesn't want to turn his back for long on Soa. Got his eyes back on the prize. He wants to defend his championship tonight. He needs to keep a handle on the big Amin. And I think that the big man, the Mastodon, I think he may have a foreign object. He does. He's got his fork and a big hammer blow to the top of Buzz Bloodsaw's head, driving that fork home. Incredibly painful. The man from the Sudan always has something in mind, and now just whipping him like a scalded dog. The man is Amin laying into those. You can see the welts forming already. Not only is it painful, but it can knot up the muscle groups. Oh, and whipping the referee, trying to bring him back to consciousness, I think. Not a gentle way of doing it. And the referee doing the only thing he can do. What's Amin have in mind now? Oh, I see. Soa lost the strap off his wrist while he was taking advantage of the situation and whipping everybody within eyesight. Back on his wrist now. And another referee has joined us. Soa getting his first corner. That's two. Once again, we're halfway home. Soa looking to become the new... Oh, and the strap being pulled back between the legs, getting Soa Amin in an unhappy area, now getting whipped. The blood still flowing down Soa Amin's face. The brutality of this, it's got to be wearing. The adrenaline only lasts for so long, and Amin is starting to feel this. Buzz Bloodsaw now is just repaying the favor and laying into him. Enjoying his handiwork. And again across the lower back. And there it is. You can see the pain setting in. Soa Amin just writhing on the mat, his face laced with pain. Bloodsaw in again. Amin was trying to get to his feet and got stopped. And there's one. Looking to retain his AIWF World TV Championship. What a victory this would be. That's three. Buzz Bloodsaw pretty confident in things, but not paying close enough attention, and Soa pulling himself outside, trying to use his weight to hold back. Bloodsaw yanking forward. Referee waves it off. Back to 0. And now Bloodsaw just raining blows down. And a huge stomp to the breadbasket, taking the wind out of the big man again. Oh, and across the chest that time. He needs to stay on Soa. Those shots echoing, every member of this capacity crowd feeling every bit of that. Buzz putting on that top hat of his. What's he have in mind here? The crowd urging him on, chanting, "Do it!" And a flying headbutt. Catching Soa on the side of the head. I have a feeling that Amin might be out. Wrapping the neck up, making sure he's got control, and rolling. Short leashing. That is brilliant strategy. Bloodsaw catching 3. He needs one more. He's got 250, 260 pounds hanging on and holding him back. And Soa loses his grip, and that's the it. That's the end, folks. My God. Buzz Bloodsaw has retained his AIWF World Television Championship in grand fashion. What a matchup. He absolutely destroyed Soa Amin in this moment. He bloodied him. That is a big, big deal. He whipped him like a dog. He put the chain to him. He gave Soa Amin the beating of a lifetime. That is huge for this young man. This crowd absolutely thrilled, loving this. What a matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you were here to be with us live right now. What an incredible feeling this is. This house is rocking. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more time from the table, I am the Encyclopedia of Pain, Joey Clips. Thank you for joining us for this incredible strap match for the AIWF World TV Championship. Be sure to stick around. We've got an amazing main event coming your way from the beautiful Theater Paradox in Montreal. From all of us here at Torture Chamber Pro Wrestling, thank you, everybody.